everybody. There's some that's still gonna have their head down. There's some that's still gonna be like, I'll forget what he's saying. So for those, let me tell you what's waiting on. Atlanta Penitentiary is the third largest penitentiary in the United States of America. Outside of the penitentiary, they got what's called DCU, Detention Center Unit. That's where they house you for pretrial, or that's where they usher you on to your home prison. That's where you'll see that 23-1 lockdown, getting out for 1 hour a day, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. But here's the catch of it. 8x9 cell, it's got a bunk bed in there. See, it's a different than Wright Street, it's a different than ACDC, what we call 254 downtown off Peachtree. It's a different than some of these county jails when you get into a little scuffle, you go into the holding cell, your parents or your loved ones be able to pay your bond, boom, you pop out. No, I ain't talking about that type. I'm talking about prison. I'm talking about when that judge hits that gavel and you shoot the deuces and you can't even hug your mama or wave to your pop or your little sister. They stick you in an 8x9 cell that's got a bunk bed and it's got a sink and toilet combination. Anybody seen that? But here's the crazy part about now how they starting to stick young brothers and sisters in that system and it's getting overcrowded. Here's what you got waiting on you. 23 hours a day lockdown, you got a person in that top bunk bed. You got a person in that bottom bunk bed. You got a person sleeping on the floor directly up under that bottom bunk bed. And then you got a person sleeping right here next to the urinal and the sink combination. So if you lock down 23 hours a day for 3 days a week, the other days a week you are locked down 24/7. You got brothers and sisters, I'm speaking from the brothers and sisters in the middle of the night having to take that little PP or whatever you got to do, and they stepping over you. How do I know? Because I was that dude on that floor as that fourth man. This is real. These were some of the hardest times of my life, and I didn't understand what they were for. But now that I've been doing this work for 10 years now, I know what it's for. It's so I can stand in a room like this right here and deliver this message to y'all. They itching to get you in that system. They itching to make you when you talk up or when you think that you're better than everybody else or when you're walking strong like we do naturally as a people. Because once you're behind that walls, that's exactly what it means. Behind that wall, anything goes. That's for those that make it behind the wall. Because right now, the way the justice system is doing, or the police officers, they being the judge, jury, and executioner right on the side of the road. I know, young blood, I ain't gonna put your business out there. I heard you a little bit earlier. You are lucky to still be here. Police are offering folks like never before and getting away with it. So that's for those who are lucky enough to get into the prison system. Now, when you get to that prison system, living with them terrible conditions, not to mention the food, not to mention people in your family are dying off. Life is going on without you. Without you. Your partners, your homegirls, the dreams that y'all might have kicked about back and forth, maybe starting up a nail salon, hair salon, whatever kind of business. Your partners, y'all out here hustling. Y'all talked about, hey man, see, this is where y'all getting to. Y'all talk about, hey man, we ought to put our dollars together, man, and get this gas station or get this little store or whatnot. See, they doing that. You getting letters about that. And all you got to do is dig into your imagination that you had so vividly as a child, because that's all you got left. Why? Because we still cutting up. We still acting up. I ain't gonna never tell you not to have fun. I ain't gonna never tell you, hey, man, dude, have fun. I was a kid. I was a young adult. Because y'all are far from kids. Young adult. But when folks, see, real recognizes real. I don't care where you go. So I think y'all know my spirit is real. I could come in here, I could have got suited and booted. I could come in here bourgeoisie, and I ain't even talked about meeting the president and all. Listen, there's a lot of stuff that I've done, but that ain't important right now. Voter registration with Ms. Harden at the end of this thing, please do that. But I chose to bring a different approach. Because the respect that I want y'all to give her during the voter registration is cool. But I didn't want to come at you for no voter registration at the end of the day. I wanted to come at you about making it in life once you leave about this building right here. Because y'all are already tested. Some of the stuff that y'all done dealt with, I don't know what the household is like. That's why I shared with you about me not knowing my father. I don't know what's going on in your household, but I know some of y'all are tested in ways that your friends or some other people that you're going to meet ain't never even had to go through. So y'all already battle tested. You just got to know that within yourself. Coming from this institution, y'all are already labeled. See, I'm one of the only, if not the only person that has been a convicted criminal. Let me rephrase that. I'm the only convicted criminal that has ever started up a chapter of National Action Network up under Reverend Al Sharpton and put the Southeastern Regional Headquarters here in the West End. But that's cool. You know, that's people on the outside who didn't go to an alternative school, who don't have anybody that's ever been in prison to sit back and say, man, wow, he's the first one to do that. As if that makes us less than them because we've had certain experiences. As if because I'm a convicted felon, I can't do what somebody who didn't go to prison can do. Same for y'all. Just because you had an alternative high school, that don't make you no less than nobody else. Matter of fact, it make you better in my book because you tested. Now, when your stock drop is when you act in a way that allows this system to catch y'all up, and then they can point their finger and see, I told you. See, such and such had his back to the program. He didn't care. Such and such had a head down. Y'all don't know us like that. So all we can do is judge off of what we see and is what's on paper. I'm telling you right now, what's on paper, y'all already hit. Y'all already hit. But that don't mean you can't succeed. If you look, and I'll close with this, because I wasn't supposed to be up that long. If you look, history will tell you that some of the greatest men and women are those that have had struggle. Y'all feel me on that? Y'all feel me on that? I mean, that's real. That mean can't be no other real talk. Some of these cats right now, your friends, they have straight A's, and that's great. Some of them that have never gotten in trouble right now, that's great. But I swear to y'all, everything I know and love, that 10 years from now, some of them same folks that had it going on in high school, you're going to surpass it. Guaranteed. You just got to know that and believe that. Right now, everybody pushes to the forefront those that speak well, those that don't mind talking, those that got great grades. It's great. But as soon as 12th grade is over with, it's game time.